Greetings, everyone. I'm Leslie Pollard, president of Oakwood University. And as our welcome tonight, I share with you another proverb from my collections of proverbs. So I was driving one day through southern Alabama on my way to New Orleans, actually, and I was listening to some of the rural preachers as they were preaching the gospel, and they were doing a magnificent job. One was preaching about the resurrection, another was preaching about hope, one was preaching about faith. And so this one was preaching about the glories of heaven, and apparently his audience was just not moved by it. And so right in the middle of his discourse, the preacher blurted out, "Well, if that don't fire you up, your wood must be wet." And I thought to myself, what a clever little saying. If that don't fire you up, then your wood must be wet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me suggest to you that there are so many things that should fire us up about Oakwood University, and for the past few days, you've seen only a glimpse of them. We hope that they ignite your zeal and thrill your soul as you think about this institution that has been here since 1896. And I want to say to you, we are fired up about the prospects of what God is going to do with your students as they enroll in this institution. So be blessed as you think back on these important decisions that you as families have to make. We're almost at the end of our enrollment showcase. Have you made your decision? Have you made your phone call? Have you gone to the web link? Have you done the things that say, I'm going to position my student to receive the fire that comes from the enthusiastic Oakwood faculty, staff, and students? Thank you, everybody. We're fired up. Join us as we go out to make a difference. Believe, belong, be here at Oakwood University.
Hi, I'm Sydney Reynolds. I'm an enrollment specialist here at Oakwood University.
Hi there, I'm Richard Canales, and I am also an enrollment specialist here at Oakwood University. And we're here to tell you about 3 easy steps to go ahead and apply to be a student here at Oakwood University. The first step, you have to go to apply.oakwood.edu and fill out the simple application there on the website. Do keep in mind there is a portal where you can upload your transcripts, whether they be high school transcripts or college transcripts. As soon as you do that, just go ahead and hit submit.
Also, we know that you have been through so much this year, and so because of that, we've gone ahead and we've waived your SAT and ACT scores for this upcoming semester. Number 2, you want to go ahead and complete your FAFSA. You can do that by logging on to studentaid.gov.
And the third and final step, there is something called an intent to enroll fee here. And check this out, if you pay that before July the 1st, Oakwood University is giving you a $1,000 early bird scholarship. There is nothing to lose. So go ahead and get that intent to enroll fee paid before July 1st, and you'll go ahead and get that $1,000.
Hey, we look forward to seeing you in the fall.
Absolutely.
To learn about your department of interest and have your admissions questions answered, go to www.oakwood.edu to join today's Zoom sessions.
In 1896, over 120 years ago, a small 360-acre farm in Huntsville, Alabama, with 65 oak trees, 4 buildings, and 9 slave cabins, was purchased by the General Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. On November 16th, with a principal, 3 teachers, and 16 students, an institution was born, and the infant school was given the name Oakwood Industrial School. From the beginning, a specific philosophy of education was being hammered out to determine the best instructional program for preparing sons and daughters, grandsons and granddaughters of recently liberated slaves to live productive lives. Dominant influences on Oakwood's philosophy of education came from Ellen G. White, a prophetic voice of the Seventh-day Adventist sponsors, Booker T. Washington, president of Tuskegee University, and its famed Head, Hand, and Heart program, and Samuel Armstrong, president of Hampton Institute, with a curriculum similar to Tuskegee's. All three models emphasized the combining of head, hand, and heart, while Ellen White underscored a fourth dimension, namely spiritual development. The chief challenge against hand or manual training came from the renowned voice of W.E. Du Bois, who argued that blacks would progress faster, further, and more fully by receiving a head or intellectual education to become leaders, thinkers, politicians, economists, educators, and the like, rather than where he thought manual training would lead, to work in factories, stores, self-employment, entrepreneurship, etc. While Du Bois envisioned leadership and decision-making, Washington saw business ownership, development of technical skills, entrepreneurship, personal and financial independence. As academic offerings expanded and the number of students and staff increased, so did Oakwood undergo changes in its names. The school was first named Oakwood Industrial School from 1896 to 1904. Then it became known as the Oakwood Manual Training School from 1904 to 1917. Then the school was called the Oakwood Junior College from 1917 to 1945 and became Oakwood College from 1945 to 2008. On January 1, 2008, the institution was named Oakwood University. One of Oakwood's most historic moments came in July 1932 when J.L. Moran became its first African American president. Not long thereafter, Owen Troy Jr. was appointed its first black business manager, now called the Vice President for Financial Administration. Then, by 1934, Calvin Mosley became the first chairman of the Department of Religion, and in 1944, Dr. Eva B. Dykes resigned her position at Howard University in Washington, D.C., and joined the faculty of Oakwood. A graduate of Radcliffe College in 1921, Dr. Dykes was the first black female to complete requirements for her Ph.D. These historic firsts by Moran, Troy, Mosley, and Dykes all fit into the spirit of Black History Month. While formal institutional evaluations and endorsements have been applied to Oakwood from within the Seventh-day Adventist denomination, significant external evaluations and accreditations include accreditation as a junior college on January 15, 1943 from the Southern Association of Colleges and Secondary Schools, accreditation as a four-year liberal arts institution on December 4, 1958 through 2018 from the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools. Academic programs in business, nursing, nutrition and dietetics, social work, and teacher education are accredited by their external regional bodies. 2018 finds Oakwood University a reputable liberal arts institution which has transitioned from being sponsored by the General Conference to being sponsored by the North American Division, and offers a quality Christian education to approximately 1,700 students. The educational process is delivered by a faculty holding 67 doctoral degrees and 39 master's degrees. Oakwood offers bachelor's degrees in 52 academic fields and a master's degree in one field. Principal administrators during Oakwood's early pre-college years are Salone Jacobs in 1896, H.S. Shaw from 1897 to 1899, B.E. Nicola from 1899 to 1904, F.R. Rogers from 1904 to 1905, G.H. Baber from 1905 to 1906, W.J. Blake from 1906 to 1911, and Clarence J. Boyd from 1911 to 1917. Presidential administrators of Oakwood's college and university years are J.I. Beardsley from 1917 to 1923, James L. Moran 1932 to 1945, Frank L. Peterson 1945 to 1954, Garland J. Millett 1954 to 1963, Addison V. Pinckney 1963 to 1966, Frank W. Hale 1966 to 1971, Calvin B. Rock 1971 to 1985, Emerson A. Cooper, interim president in 1985, Benjamin F. Reeves 1985 to 1996, Delbert W. Baker 1996 to 2010, Mervyn A. Warren, interim president from 2010 to 2011, and Leslie N. Pollard, 2011 to the present. And the motto lives on: enter to learn, depart to serve.
Dr. James Mbirikira has served for the past 5 years as the Dean of Education and Social Sciences.
Hello, my name is Dr. James Mbirikira. I'm the Dean of School of Education and Social Sciences, which comprises of 3 departments: Department of Education, Department of History and Political Science, and Department of Social Work. In my nearly 30 years of teaching, the value of college education never have been more in question, and the importance of college education has never been more significant. We live in remarkable and challenging times, and for each of the challenges, the educators, historians, political scientists, and social workers that the world is turning to. As you consider where you want to learn and grow for the next 4 years, I ask you to consider these 2 questions. Why Oakwood? And 2, what will my degree from the School of Education and Social Science do for me? First, why Oakwood? Oakwood is a proudly Seventh-day Adventist historical Black university that has graduated thousands and thousands of professionals in various fields for the last 120 plus years. No other university offered a unique cultural, spiritual, and social context. Second, what will a degree in education and social science do for me? 1, a degree in education will guarantee you a job. There is a significant shortage of teachers in the country, especially in math, science, English, and elementary. According to Secondary Principals Council report, from 2020 to 2030, the teacher shortage will be critical. A degree in social work will also guarantee a job. Overall employment in social work is projected to grow 11% from 2018 to 2028. A degree in political science, pre-law, and history will prepare you for lucrative careers in law, government, and lobbying. The political and legal challenges of our times can only be solved by highly skilled professionals prepared to turn law, policy, and history into jobs and economic prosperity and tackle big challenges like climate change. Come to Oakwood and prepare yourself to change the world in a way only you can.
Hi, my name is Janie, and I graduated with a degree in elementary education in May of 2020. And my time at Oakwood was absolutely awesome. 3 things I definitely loved about going to Oakwood was the amazing friendship that I was able to build, and the amazing spiritual atmosphere that was there. I enjoyed going to classes and having my teachers bring with me and for me. So attending Oakwood definitely strengthened my relationship with God, and it was the best experience of my life.
Hello, I'm chair of the Department of Education at Oakwood University. Because of the high demand for teachers in both Adventist and public schools, the best choice you could make at this time is enrolling at Oakwood as an education major. Our department prepares high-quality elementary and secondary teachers who are spiritually, socially, and ethically grounded. As an educator preparation provider, the OU Department of Education is state-approved and nationally accredited. That means when you graduate from our department and are certified by the state of Alabama, you are eligible to teach all across the United States. The faculty and staff of the OU Department of Education are dedicated to your success. We'll guide and mentor you every step of the way. The teacher-student ratio ensures that you are ready for the classroom. Over the years, I have seen numerous young men and women come to our program fresh out of high school, and over a 4-year period, they are transformed into mature, effective, and caring teachers. What's great is 100% of our graduates have job offers before they walk across the stage. So enroll at Oakwood as an education major. In 4 years, you'll be on a full semester internship in a local classroom. You'll be prepared to take over your own classroom and take your place among those who partner with God in preparing a new generation for service. You may also choose to pursue higher degrees in education or a number of other professional fields. Whatever your choice, you'll be well prepared. God bless you, and we look forward to having you as part of our Oakwood education family.
Hi, I am Darren Daly, class of 2017, and while attending Oakwood University, I studied English Language Arts education. One major thing I benefited from through my Oakwood experience was just understanding who I was as an individual. As a practicing Black teacher in America right now, I only make up 3%, so that makes my role vital. So each and every day, I instill in my students to understand who they are as an individual and the role that they play in the world to come.
Hi everyone, my name is Jada Frazier, and I graduated last year from Oakwood 2019, and I majored in elementary education. One thing I say about Oakwood is Oakwood taught me how to find myself. And through your experience at Oakwood, you're going to go through different tests. You're going to get tried, okay? You're going to have some storms. But don't forget your why. You're going to grow stronger as an individual. You're going to grow stronger in Christ spiritually. You're going to grow. Don't forget your why. Don't forget who you're called to be.
Hey guys.
Hello y'all.
My name is Kristen Johnny. I graduated from Oakwood University in 2018. I just completed my 2nd year of teaching, and I'm currently teaching 3rd grade in Mobile, Alabama.
And my name is Tiana, and I graduated from Oakwood University in 2019. I just completed my 1st year teaching as a 1st and 2nd grade teacher in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So one of the things that I truly enjoyed about our department is how close-knit our department was. We all knew each other. We even had a good relationship with our teachers, and we were able to ask them questions when we needed to. So I really enjoyed that we had that nice close-knit
department. One thing that I loved about the education department was the community I was able to get after graduating. So I'm able to contact my classmates and ask them questions. We're able to bounce ideas off of each other. So that's something that I truly do appreciate about the Oakwood University Education Department. So choose Oakwood.
Choose Oakwood.
Bye.
Believe, belong, be here.
Hello, my name is Dr. Samuel London. I'm the chair of the Department of History and Political Science at Oakwood University. And I want to take a moment to talk to you about the department. We have 4 degree programs: pre-law, history, public policy, which is synonymous with political science, and international studies. We also have some very active student organizations sponsored through the department. These are Phi Alpha Delta Law Fraternity International, the Dialogue, which is a social justice advocacy group, the United Collegiate Black Scholars, a public policy think tank. We have an Oakwood chapter of the NAACP, as well as the Oakwood University Historical Society. An advantage of being a part of our department is that we have smaller class sizes, which provide the possibility for individualized instruction and attention. I'm very proud of the fact that 100% of our students who have applied to law school or graduate degree programs have been accepted. Our students are accepted into Tier 1 law schools such as Harvard, Columbia, Pepperdine, Emory, and the University of Pennsylvania. We also offer student certifications through our Career Pathways initiative. These certifications include legal assistant, museum docent or tour guide, negotiator, and local history. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you will join our Oakwood family.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Ian Chandler, and I'm the senator of the School of Social Science and Education. Unfortunately, today I'm at work, and so I can't wear any Oakwood gear, but I do have my trusty Oakwood umbrella that I keep on me, and I'm always representing the school I love so much, so we got that here. But I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about what I do and a little bit about my major and what I do every day. My major is pre-law political science, and what I'm trying to do with that is go to law school after Oakwood, of course, and be a practicing attorney. And after that, my end goal is to work in politics. I hope to run for Congress and eventually end up in the U.S. Senate one day. And so that's kind of why I have this pre-law and political science track that I'm headed on here, starting at Oakwood. In our department of political science, within the School of Social Science and Education, we have a lot of clubs. And the clubs that I'm a part of is the Phi Alpha Delta fraternity. It's a pre-law fraternity, and it lets students, the students that are in it, work together to study for the LSAT, visit law schools, and talk about how to get into law school and how to be successful in our legal careers that we're pursuing. So it's really great, and I have a lot of fun doing that. One thing about our department is I love our professors. I think we have some of the best professors at Oakwood. My professors are very knowledgeable. One of my professors actually worked at the White House. Another one is a attorney herself. And so the level of wisdom that they have and knowledge that they're shared with us as students is great. And I'm really happy to have them. One thing I want to make sure that a prospective pre-law or political science student would want to know is that you have to be sure that this is the field that you want to go into. The track for pre-law to go to law school is strenuous and it's long, and I want to make sure that you know exactly that is what you want to do before you do it. Also, just be prepared for a lot of reading and writing. If that's not your thing, you may not want to consider pre-law or political science because it's heavy reading and writing and also a lot of history. But if you find that stuff interesting, then you might want to major in pre-law and political science, and you may want to be a part of the School of Education and Social Science. So once again, guys, my name is Ian Chandler. I am the senator for the School of Education and Social Science, and I can't wait to see you at Oakwood.
My name is Marcia Burden, political science major alum. I am Oakwood University.
Good evening. I bring greetings from the Department of Social Work here at Oakwood University. You know, many students and parents approach me and ask, what do social workers do? And I answer, social workers identify people in communities who are in need of help. We help clients adjust to the changes and challenges in their lives. Challenges such as illnesses, divorce, or unemployment. We're engaged in research endeavors. We refer, we advocate for community resources. Overall, we look forward to helping improve our clients' well-being. We develop and evaluate programs and services to ensure that these programs are meeting the needs of our clients. To those individuals in need of mental health services, we provide psychotherapy. Another question that I'm asked is, what is the job outlook for social work? Well, overall employment for social work is projected to grow 11% from May 2018 to 2028, much faster than the average for all occupations. Another question that I'm asked, how about the pay for social workers? Well, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median annual wage for social workers in May of 2019 was over $50,000, compatible to other disciplines. Why should you consider coming to our program here at Oakwood University? Well, our program, first and foremost, is accredited by the Council on Social Work Education. We also have teachers who have a wealth of expertise and experience in the field of social workers. Our teachers are leaders in the field. Some are licensed to practice in multiple states. Others are engaged in research projects. Others hold significant positions in community organizations. And you know, upon graduation, the majority, over 90% of our students, go on to study in graduate programs. Just last year, we had one of our students get a full ride, have their whole entire graduate program paid by The Ohio State University. And many other institutions provide scholarships to our students. Our program provides students the opportunity to develop their leadership skills. And we have 4 active clubs that allow students to do just that. We have our international club. We have a National Honor Society club. We have our pre-alumni who are involved in staying connected to those who have graduated from our program and are actively participating in our program. And then we have our most important and yet oldest club, our social work club, actively engaged in the community, providing a service right from our university to the local community. Also, we need to know that what I think is the most important aspect of our program here at Oakwood, the social work program here at Oakwood, is the fact that we are grounded on the rock. Our teachers are focused on helping our students stay grounded on Jesus Christ. Our mission is to develop young people that put God first and that become Christian social workers. Please consider becoming part of our social work family. We look forward to seeing you. God bless.
My name is Sonia McCullum, and I am a bachelor's in social work alum.
My name is Sion McCullum, and I am also a bachelor's in social work alum.
And we are Oakwood University.
Hi, I'm Tamara Young, an alumna of Oakwood University and a parent to a graduating senior. I am a strong believer of Adventist education, and I have dedicated over 15 years of my life to this great work. As the Assistant Vice President for Enrollment Services, I oversee recruitment, admissions, financial aid, and the Registrar's Office. In a nutshell, we seek out young people with dreams of amazing careers and spiritual gifts that can be described as genius. And we help them find ways to obtain an affordable college education, because an education shouldn't break the bank. And every student deserves to have the Oakwood experience. Now you see why I love my job. I invite you to join the Zoom sessions each evening for an hour of vital information for students and parents. You will have the opportunity to meet your admissions and financial service advisor, along with the faculty from your academic area of interest. My team is excited for you to believe, belong, and be here in the fall.
You can afford a quality faith-based education with Oakwood's Care Work Scholarship Program. As an eligible freshman, CARE can lower your educational debt about 66% and give you career-focused experience. In 4 years, you're going to graduate with marketable skills and then no more than $10,000 in loans, or about 1/3 the average students. Believe, belong, be here. Ask your OU enrollment specialist about the CARE program today.
Hi, I'm Sydney Reynolds. I'm an enrollment specialist here at Oakwood University.
Hi there, I'm Richard Canales, and I am also an enrollment specialist here at Oakwood University. And we're here to tell you about 3 easy steps to go ahead and apply to be a student here at Oakwood University. The first step, you have to go to apply.oakwood.edu and fill out the simple application there on the website. Do keep in mind there is a portal where you can upload your transcripts, whether they be high school transcripts or college transcripts. As soon as you do that, just go ahead and hit submit.
Also, we know that you have been through so much this year, and so because of that, we've gone ahead and we've waived your SAT and ACT scores for this upcoming semester. Number 2, you want to go ahead and complete your FAFSA. You can do that by logging on to studentaid.gov.
And the third and final step, there is something called an intent to enroll fee here. And check this out, if you pay that before July the 1st, Oakwood University is giving you a $1,000 early bird scholarship. There is nothing to lose. So go ahead and get that intent to enroll fee paid before July 1st, and you'll go ahead and get that $1,000.
Hey, we look forward to seeing you in the fall.
Absolutely.
Hey there, my name is Matthew Ross, and I graduated from Oakwood University, class of 2018, with a BS in biology education. Now I hear you're thinking about coming to Oakwood. Well, I think you found the place. My department, the education department, will gladly welcome you. I've had such a great time with my professors and my other classmates. They really prepared me for the things that I went through after I graduated. Most importantly, spiritually, they taught me that I should be training my students for eternal life and not just academic excellence. I pray that you make one of the best decisions of your life, and that's coming to Oakwood.
OU cares. In this environment, we're hearing a lot of people say that they do care, and their opportunities being labeled care. But OU Cares is a special program. This program is designed for freshman students who are joining us this August. OU Cares was assigned to a committee. This committee, the concept was assigned by our president. And this committee was made up of the officers of Oakwood University, my colleagues. They asked me to chair this committee and bring the work to fruition. We had one assignment, and that one assignment was to address the financial challenges faced by former students, stop-out students, and dropped-out students. That problem was a financial problem. We had students who could not afford to continue. They wanted to continue their education because, as our president often says, a portion of a degree does not bring you the benefits of a degree. And so we did not want students who only had one semester of Oakwood University or 1 year of Oakwood University or 3 years of Oakwood University, but they could not finish that 4th year because of financial challenges. We spent 9 months developing this program and investigating and running all kinds of scenarios, budget scenarios for making this happen. When we presented our plan to the Board of Trustees, it was voted unanimously. In fact, there were statements made by board members who had graduated from Oakwood University, and they said, you know, this is 40 years too late, or 50 years too late for us, or in some cases, 10 years too late for us. But we're so delighted to vote this because we see how students will benefit, and the problem of stop out and drop out will end for students who face financial challenges. Here's what OU Cares will do for you this August. We have planned for first-time freshman students to complete their degree, their 4-year degree, within 4 years, and to end at graduation with no more than $10,000 in debt. Now, that's our plan. Why is this important? Because some of our students will choose to engage in mission activities. Some of our students will choose to teach in urban communities or in communities where the pay is not very high. Some of our graduates will choose certain jobs because they truly have been transformed by the missional education they have received at Oakwood University, and they're committed to a life of service. We don't want them to be burdened with debt. We don't want them to have to be distracted by debt. We want them to thrive, and we want them to thrive while serving the mission of Oakwood University and the mission of our Seventh-day Adventist faith. So OU Cares was designed for you to join us this August and to graduate 4 years later with no more than $10,000 in debt. Now, your colleagues who go elsewhere are predicted to graduate with $40,000 or more in debt. We do not want that for our Oakwood graduates. This is the place for you. I look forward to seeing you in August. Welcome to Oakwood University.
My name is Tiffany Taylor, and I am an Oakwood University nursing major alum. I work at Advent Health in Orlando, Florida as a labor and delivery nurse.
Hey guys, I'm Dana. I'm a rising junior social work major, and I'm going to talk to you about my favorite part of the Oakwood experience, which is res life. So being so far away from home, I can be honest and say I was kind of terrified just to pick up and be in a dorm, but it was the best part of being in college thus far. Our deans will make you feel at home. Our actual teams, because there are more people in the dorm than just our deans. There are people to cry on. There are people to laugh with, because you're gonna see they're really funny. There are also people you can just knock and say, okay, I need help with this. I don't know what I should do with this situation. They're great advisors. Then I have the ability just to go to the market, the bistro, the caf, the takeout line, and choose what I want to eat when I want to eat it. Like, who doesn't love food? And then my favorite part, because there's so many stuff to love, is the actual community aspect of res life. You get to meet people from different walks of life, different areas of interest. One day you guys are just watching movies in someone's room. The next day you guys are having worship together, and it's a vulnerable worship where you guys are going through different things because you're in similar classifications or you're in similar majors and you're similar ages. And then the next night, y'all doing somebody hair in our amazing salons. That's a plug for our salons. They're amazing. But there is so much stuff to talk about when it comes to res life at Oakwood. You just have to come see for yourself. So see what we have to offer. Come check us out, and I hope to see you in the fall.
Hey everybody, it's Austin Reed.
And it's Samara Bowden, and I must say that standing in front of Carter Hall is bringing back so many memories from my freshman year. The amenities at Carter Hall, you walk in, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna stay here for a whole year, and then you move out to, well, that's my experience from as a freshman, Austin. What's yours?
Exactly, because Carter Hall was newly renovated a couple years ago, so it's very nice. And for me, the freshman guys, we actually stayed in Holland Hall, actually. And Holland Hall is beautiful, it has so many amenities, so many great things. My freshman experience was amazing. I had a roommate, and we shared a bathroom, but there's different suites in each dorm. You guys share a kitchen. Each room has a different bathroom, everything like that. So you're on top of each other, but not really.
Yeah,
And for our transfer students, we have something special for you guys. What do they have for them?
Okay, so transfer students, we have Wade Hall. That's one of the other residence halls. We also have some off-campus type of style that we have, apartment
What's
style.
What's it called? Like
West Oaks.
Yeah.
The Annex. That's hopefully where I'll be staying this year. So
yeah, and I'll be staying in West Oaks this year, so I'm really excited to kind of just be talking about that a little bit. It's the apartment style. You have 2 or 3 roommates per room, actually, and it's in a big, like dormitory kind of situation. And, you guys have a kitchen, you guys have a bathroom. It's very apartment style, and it's actually off campus, but on campus at the same time, because it's still on the surrounding areas of the campus, but it's also kind of far away from campus. So you kind of get your own little adult privacy, but at the same time, have the amenities around you, to go to classes, go to the market, everything like that.
I think being on campus is so important though, because it allows you to have that sense of community. I think which is so important as an HBCU. You get to experience that on-campus experience with all the events and things that happen. I am so glad that I was able to have that experience over the past. I'm now a 5th year senior, so it's been 4 years, and I'm just excited to finish it off strong.
And like she was saying, those experiences, like, those late night food runs with your friends and everything like that. Studying late in the library.
The market.
Exactly. Like, you'll never get that experience,
being
off campus and everything like that. So we really encourage you guys to stay on campus, and we can't wait to see you here this fall.
Hello, I'm Dr. Earl Henry. I hold a Doctor of Public Health degree with emphasis in preventive care. I am the chair of the Allied Health Department, and I'm also the chair of Oakwood University's Public Health Response Subcommittee. At Oakwood University, we are committed to enforcing the 5 Ps of public health, namely population-based, which covers our administration, staff, faculty, students, and of course, our visitors. The second P, promotion. We emphasize promotion by emphasizing the standout health lifestyle values. The third P, prevention. We are committed to preventing injury, disease, and death. The fourth P, protection. We are committed to protecting our population on campus from injury, disease, and death. And the last P, preparedness. We are committed to being prepared for any public health-related danger. Oakwood University is following CDC's guidelines to all colleges and universities to protect everyone on our campus. Our policies were developed with the help of scientists on our campus with expertise in microbial pathogenesis. I want to briefly give you a sense of some of the protocols we will have in place for our students before arriving and upon arrival on our campus. 1, virtual education on COVID-19 and safety will be provided to all our students prior to arrival. 2, they will receive a package which will contain hand sanitizers and a cloth mask. 3, there will be a mandate that everyone wear a mask on campus when in company of another and at all times. 4, there will be public health signage on the walls and floors of every building on campus, reminding people to wash hands, sanitize hands, wear a mask, and to socially distance. 5, physical and social distancing protocols will be in place for the rooms in our residential halls. There will be hand sanitizers in every room and every building on our campus. Physical and social distancing protocols will be in place in all our classrooms. At Oakwood University, we are committed to promoting health, preventing injury and disease. We are looking forward to seeing you in August. Believe, belong, be here.
President Pollard stated in 2011 that his vision for 2020 was that Oakwood would return to its roots and recover its industries. Industries that would make higher education affordable for any student who desires to attend Oakwood. Oakwood University currently owns and operates 2 edible arrangement stores, Oakwood Memorial Garden Cemetery, Oakwood Farms, and Oakwood Farms Market, focused on supporting our students with scholarship opportunities.
Oakwood Farms Market is now open.
To learn about your department of interest and have your admissions questions answered, go to www.oakwood.edu to join today's Zoom sessions.
Hi, I'm Sydney Reynolds. I'm an enrollment specialist here at Oakwood University.
Hi there, I'm Richard Canales, and I am also an enrollment specialist here at Oakwood University. And we're here to tell you about 3 easy steps to go ahead and apply to be a student here at Oakwood University. The first step, you have to go to apply.oakwood.edu and fill out the simple application there on the website. Do keep in mind there is a portal where you can upload your transcripts, whether they be high school transcripts or college transcripts. As soon as you do that, just go ahead and hit submit.
Also, we know that you have been through so much this year, and so because of that, we've gone ahead and we've waived your SAT and ACT scores for this upcoming semester. Number 2, you want to go ahead and complete your FAFSA. You can do that by logging on to studentaid.gov.
And the third and final step, there is something called an intent to enroll fee here. And check this out, if you pay that before July the 1st, Oakwood University is giving you a $1,000 early bird scholarship. There is nothing to lose. So go ahead and get that intent to enroll fee paid before July 1st, and you'll go ahead and get that $1,000.
Hey, we look forward to seeing you in the fall.
Absolutely.
Pendeza Green, Bachelor's of Science, Biology, and I am Oakwood University.
Another signature event at Oakwood University is Healthy Campus. You will hear this phrase over and over again. Healthy campus, healthy community. That is our tagline for what we have been doing since 2013. In fact, in 2013, our president was in the audience with former Surgeon General Regina Benjamin. And Dr. Benjamin, then retired from her position as Surgeon General of the United States, said to our president when he was about to make a comment, "Mr. President, we know all about Oakwood University. We know that Oakwood University has been a vegetarian campus and a smoke-free campus since its founding in 1896. Well, our president came back to campus and said, "Provide me the evidence from the Office of Research that says that Oakwood University is a healthy campus." We said, "Mr. President, Oakwood University definitely is a vegetarian campus. It is a smoke-free campus, but we do not have the evidence that we can provide to you that says we are a healthy campus." We spent 2 years designing the program, and in the spring of 2015, our students took the 8 principles from the book Ministry of Healing and from the scriptures, and they said, God desires us to stand out. And so the stand out principles are actually the 8 principles for health embodied in the ministry of healing. And those principles speak to God's desire for us not only to be spiritually well, spiritually healthy, but also for us to be physically healthy so that the temple can engage in the ministry that God wants us to engage in. So what is Stand Out, and how does Stand Out work in our campus? And I may say, during this pandemic, during COVID-19, the standout principles are even more critical, more essential than ever before. Why? Because they help to build a strong immune system. We can say more about that. When you arrive on campus, you will have the opportunity to become a health ambassador, where you will be trained to the 8 principles. And you have 2 courses that you will be taking. Your health courses have embodied in them the principles, the 8 principles. So not just our curricular, but also our co-curricular program, meaning your extracurricular or the things that you do on a daily basis embodies those principles. Oakwood University is also one of those rare campuses where you will see we have a gym outdoors. Why? Because we want you to be able to exercise outdoors, physical exercise. We also want you to exercise where you're getting the best oxygenated air possible, and that is under the shelter of those trees that are doing it so naturally and in such a God-ordained way. And so the standout principles are a part of our campus. Our goal for Healthy Campus 2020 has been achieved, but we continue the initiative because we want to maintain a healthy campus for you. Our students volunteer to join the training program, and we have over 100 trained health ambassadors. Our goal, our standard is 1 health ambassador for every 25 students who are enrolled on the campus of Oakwood University. How does this look when you come on campus in addition to the outdoor exercise station, in addition to the clings that you will see on our walking path that remind you to practice one of the 8 principles, in addition to the 3.2-mile walking circuit that we have on campus, where, by the way, twice a year we have our race. We have one at midnight. Interestingly, students like that really well. We call that our color run, and we have another one during the daytime. But in addition to that, in addition to our student health ambassadors as peer-to-peer health coaches, we just received a grant from the state of Alabama to address what we see in the community around us. And this is, again, another student-led initiative where our students will be taking our mobile vehicle. It's a mobile farmer's market, refrigerated and outfitted. There are 6 food deserts within the city of Huntsville where there is no grocery store within a mile of those homes. And our students are taking that vehicle. Weekly, they will go to these locations with fresh fruits and vegetables from our very own Oakwood farms, and they will make those fruits and vegetables available to individuals who are in need of fresh fruits and vegetables. The final part of our story is that we're building a facility. It's a community center where our students will be able to practice their service learning. Remember, enter to learn, depart to serve. Next door to that community center will be a hospital clinic. It will be operated by our partner, our local hospital, so that the health message can partner with the message of health that our local hospital is providing for citizens. Why are we doing this? We believe in the health message, but as I said earlier, we also believe in the gospel message. And so for the gospel to get to our community, I think the health message can open doors where the Word of God may not be able to open those doors. So Healthy Campus 2020, while responding to a question asked by our president, by former Surgeon General Regina Benjamin, is now not only a blessing to our campus during this pandemic, but it's also a blessing to our community. When you visit us, you will see those things we have mentioned. You will also see that even our vending machines have one side designated healthy, the other side designated healthier. You will see the bicycles on campus. You will see all of the activities we have going. We welcome you to Oakwood University, and I look forward to welcoming you in August of 2020. May God bless you, and may God bless Oakwood University.
Who are you and where are you from?
My name is David Knight, and I'm from Barbados, West Indies.
Hey,
Yes,
West Indies! Tell me, what do you do here on campus?
I'm VP for Student Services.
Fantastic. And tell me 3 things about yourself that most people don't know.
One, I would say I love to draw.
Oh.
Yes, I do a little bit. I need to get back to it. The other is I like to be in a quiet place. I enjoy solitary times, and people may find that very hard, difficult to believe, but I do. And what would be the third thing? The third thing is that I am afraid of, I'm claustrophobic.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, because I know you do the fist bump thing, right?
Yes, I do that. I'm a germaphobe too. We have some people on campus that tries to get me to shake their hands, but I only shake hands on Sabbath. No, I'm serious.
Wait, people at the Germany stop the Sabbath.
No, but I can go to my car and use my Germax right away.
You can do that at work.
No, but it's too many times, too many hands. Yeah, it's too many times. I do that once and I'm good. Because the elderly oftentimes don't know what this means, and they try to pry my hand open. They try to do it like rock, paper, scissors. So I says, forget it. I'm just going to do it on Sabbath to respect the elderly.
Okay. So does that mean you shake everybody's hand or only the elderly on Sabbath?
Everyone.
Okay.
From sunset to sunset.
So if I say Happy Sabbath now and put it out my hand.
I wouldn't do it. Nice try.
And tell me, what do you do for your health?
Oh, I exercise every single day.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
What do you do?
I go to the gym, I lift weights, and I do the elliptical.
Every day?
Yes.
7 days a week?
Oh, wait.
Oh, sorry.
You can't say that 7 days a week.
You can do it after the sunset.
Yeah. There you go. But I find some form of exercise because from the age 15, I thought it was really important to take care of the temple. When I first read about our bodies as a temple, I made a decision at age 14 that I would take care of my body. So I weigh the same since high school. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Pretty much the same.
We can see you.
So in high school, 160.
You have the same clothes from high school? They're back in style.
Is my wife watching? No.
Not right now.
Well, I could fit into them.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, E.T. Look, many of you may know me as the #1 motivational speaker in the world, or perhaps as one of the top influencers in this generation. But what you don't know is that I'm a high school dropout, homeless, lived in abandoned buildings, and Oakwood College gave me my first shot. That's right, I'm a proud graduate and alumni of Oakwood College. Oakwood taught me, even though my father wasn't in my life, and even though I got kicked out of school, to believe in myself. It was at Oakwood that I figured out that I belonged. That's right, that I was a royal priesthood in a chosen generation. It was at Oakwood that I married my wife, that's right, of 30 years. It was at Oakwood that I learned how to speak. It was at Oakwood that I learned the importance of entering to learn and departing to serve. So everything I've done from the NFL to the NBA, corporate America, traveled the world, commercials, it all started at Oakwood. So if you're looking to make the rest of your life the best of your life, try Oakwood. It helped me. I know it'll help you.
learn about your department of interest and have your admissions questions answered, go to www.oakwood.edu to join today's Zoom sessions.